What's up, guys? It's your homie here bringing you a video. Sorry I haven't made one in a while. I've been focusing on schoolwork and trying to think of topics for these videos. But I'm back today to bring you a video on the topic of, we'll go with suicidal thoughts and depression. Because I've been talking to a lot of my friends here lately, and I've read posts on Facebook or gotten texts from people saying, man, I need help, and can you please help out with my thoughts? And I have a really kind heart for people that feel down and depressed, and I feel strongly for those people because I've been there. I may still be in there, depending on what day it is and the mood of the day. But what I gotta say to you guys is you gotta stay strong. You gotta keep your head up. And yeah, that shit is hard. It's really hard. But the way that I do it, the way that I get through my pain, is I listen to artists like Tech and Hobson and all them that kinda have the same problems as me, and I listen to how they worked out their problems. And listening to music helps, talking to friends help, venting. Oh my god, venting really helps. I used to be bad at punching stuff. That's how I broke my hand. Long story, different video. I'll be sure to post it soon. Anyway, to the people that came to me and were talking about depression and their thoughts of suicide and stuff, you guys gotta keep your head up. You gotta keep your head above the water, so to say. You gotta let your haters drown. Use them, just push them under the water. Be listen, smile at them. You ain't hurting me none. The biggest thing that I do is I go for walks. I'll go for a walk and I'll put on some chill music and I'll just think. I'll think to myself, I'll think out loud, I'll think any way I can. Or I'll come home and I'll draw. Those are another ways to help get out your anger and your depression or whatever. But the biggest thing is, you guys, is you gotta understand is if you're depressed because of a bully, you have to overcome the bully. I don't necessarily mean beat them up. I mean, if you think you can, go for it. But I don't condone violence, although sometimes I think it's needed. But what I mean by stand up to your bully is when they bash on you, just stand there and smile at them. Because they hate it. It kills them inside when they see that they're not hurting you like they think they are. Like I said in my stupid people video, you guys, you gotta use your haters as your motivation. I've had people tell me that I'm not gonna be nothing and I'm never gonna make it anywhere in life. I'm in college. I have some of the best friends and family in the world. Sometimes they really irritate me. Sometimes, yeah, they can suck sometimes. But most of the time, I love them to death, no matter what. And I think that's something that everybody needs to learn is you can't go through life on your own. That will be what kills you, is thinking, hey, I don't need friends, I don't need family. Bull. You need all the help you can get. I used to think that I could do it on my own. And then I turned into an adult. And then I seen how much life really sucked. Life is like a roller coaster. It's got its ups, it's got its downs, it's got its rock bottoms, it's got its pitfalls, it's got its high rises, its skylines, whatever. Life is unpredictable. I might not be here tomorrow. I might not be here after I make this video. You never know when your time is up, so you gotta live your life you're not gonna see tomorrow. And that's how I try to live my life, and that's why I do the things that I do, and talk the way I talk, and be the way I be, is because, I'm me, and no one is ever gonna change me. And you shouldn't let anyone change you either. If you have to change yourself for someone, then that person's is not worth being around. I'll bring up past event of mine, one of my friends wanted me to do some things that I wasn't quite comfortable with, and he's like, oh, don't be a pussy and you can do it, and he just kept calling me a pussy, and I was like, what's wrong with being a pussy? Like, if I don't want to do it, why do I have to do it? He's like, oh, well, I won't be your friend anymore. And I looked at him and I was like, peace. You know, I walked away. Like, I'm not going to change myself just because someone else wants me to. If you're not comfortable with me being me, then right there's the door, homie. I don't need you in my life. And if I do, then you'll accept me for who I am and not who you want me to be. Like, that's something that everyone's got to learn, is there's someone out there. There's friends out there. There's family out there that accepts you for who you are. They might not be blood, because blood doesn't make family. That's something I learned a long time ago. Some of my closest friends are closer to me than my family is. Why? Because my homies understand me on a whole different playing field than my family does. But back to the topic of depression. The best way to do it, you guys, is, like I said, go for a walk, clear your head, talk to somebody. Don't be afraid to open up to people, and don't be afraid to help someone in their time of need. Like, if someone comes to you and they ask for advice, be honest. You know, give them some advice that, like, I'm not saying you'll have all the answers, but, like, lead them to that path that'll get them to where they need to be so they can, like, get out of their situation. Like, one of my college friends came over last night, and she had a hell of a bad day, and, you know, found out, and, like, was just reliving past bad memories and stuff, and, like, she called me and asked if she could come over, and I was like, yeah, anytime, young blood, like, I'm here 24/7, even if it's 3 in the morning, you can come over, and I'll help you, because, you know, I love my friends to death, I love my family to death. There is nothing I wouldn't do for anybody that asks for my help. I'll try to help anyone, any way I can, even if I'm here at college or if I'm at home, whatever. Like, I've learned throughout my life that being hateful and, like, solitude, like, living in that hateful solitude doesn't really make you friends. It doesn't make you, it doesn't get you anywhere. Like, you're stuck at square one and you can't move forward or backwards because you're like, oh, I don't need help from nobody, oh, I don't need this, I don't need that. And then, you know, you work your way through life and you're like, well, damn, I'm where I started. Why? You know, why don't I have what I want? Is because you didn't persevere through it. You just let the worst, like, you let the bad things get to you, and they held you down, so you couldn't see how high you could really go. And to me, I think a lot of people, especially a lot of people that I know, really do need to grow up. Like, if you're still spreading rumors about, like, people being whores or skanks or whatever, or just be like, oh, that kid sleeps with cats and smells like cat piss or whatever, just grow the fuck up, live your own life. Don't try to ruin someone else's because yours is shitty. That's your fault, not theirs. You have no one to answer to but yourself. And if you can't come to grips with the fact that you fucked it up, sorry about you, homie. Then you need to fix whatever you messed up in the first place. And sometimes it's too late and you can't, and you just gotta live with that. But you gotta find a way to work through it and, you know, do your best and just smile. Smiley face nation. Smile every day. And never forget about your family and your friends and the ones that really care about you, because they will help you get through anything that you need in life. Ever. Whether it be $1 million or trying to figure out how to do your homework. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to show weakness. Just make sure you do it within the right parameters of the situation. Like, if you're in front of your bully, don't cry. Stand up to him. Don't be a pussy. Smile and be like, thanks. Your words are motivation to me proving you wrong. And, like, if he beats you up, then you get beat up, and then you stand up and you smile and you shake his hand and walk away. Be like, I'm glad it was a girl that beat me. and just walk away. Because I bet that'll hurt him a lot more than he hurt you. Because bruises and scars will go, well, scars won't, but bruises will go away. Well, yeah, scars will too. Well, except for that one. But use your haters as your motivation, rely on your friends and family. And remember, you may not know me, you may just be some random dude watching my video. I don't, but welcome. I'm gonna wrap it up on this video. I love you guys. Peace and love. I'm out.